All right, everybody. I'm back. It's me, Navan. Today we're trucking. We're MF trucking. I'm a little later than I'd like to be today because I was straight up, uh, you know, doing as you do, rendering out a million videos in DaVinci. DaVinci got really upset and was threatening to crash me, which was pretty hype. I was pretty hype about that. I'm gonna check the stream. Stream is safe. Threatening to crash me, which was pretty hype. I was pretty hype about that. Oh, well, thank you. Hello, Jack and Madison. How's it going? You guys have a wonderful night. I'll speak to you in real life at some point in the near future. Okay. Yeah, so today we're big fuck trucking, man. I was rendering out a couple Spider-Man videos because I record them in batches so that they come out easier. So those are gonna be coming out later this week. So I'm pretty hype about that. Borderlands, I still have to record, so that's coming. And yeah, that's it for YouTube news. I'm just gonna go trucking, man. I'm just gonna go straight trucking. Oogie boogie, bye bye, buddy boy. Okay, thank you, Jack. Alright, truck is live. Yeah, I've been having some issues with my capture card. The cable, it's like a USB-A to another USB-A. So, you know, big fat dick-ass USB connector. And it's just been, it's just like the tolerances aren't tight enough, so it's like wiggly. And it just fucks up. And it's really annoying. But luckily, I have a new cable coming in tomorrow, so that should resolve some of my issues. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Let's hop into the old truck scene. I gotta check to see if we need to go to sleep or if I need to move my fucking dumb head. Bada bada boom. Over there. Right there. Boom. There she be. There she blows. Right? That should be good. Yeah, that way you guys can see the other mirror. Alright, are we sleepy? Yeah, we're a little bit sleepy. So let's go to the map and find a big sleepy spot so we can take the biggest sleep known to man. Oh, there's one right down the street. And then there's a gas station right down the street from that. So I'm pretty hyped about that. Because we're going to go sleepy, go get some gas. Should be pretty good. I gotta remember all the controls again, because you know me. I just have fucking no clue what I'm doing or where I'm at. Oh, parking brake's on. There we go. There we go. Let's go, boys. My headphones are getting caught in the shifter. We don't want that. Oh, I'm running and stuff. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. Oh, you know what I meant to do before this fucking stream started? One, not crash into 16 fucking concrete pillars, but I was gonna get a mod that makes the nighttime more viewable, because it's not very viewable, and I just stalled the shit out of the truck. Okay, can we go? Can we? Okay, everybody. You just don't wanna? There we go. What the fuck is going on, man? I feel like this is more complicated than it needs to be right now. Am I not supposed to go up there? Where am I supposed to go? See, this is why I was looking for a mod so I could see at night, because I can't see, you guys can't see. Just makes the game a lot worse in general. So I'm gonna have to install that before I stream next week. But that's just things I meant to do for 70. Also, we're fucking over revving the shit out of this engine, dude. I'm surprised it still fucking works. There we go. Now we're getting out of here. The most confused truck driver of all time. It's me. It's been me. Okay, so now let's fucking recenter my camera so I can see. Also turn on headlights? Maybe I can't see because my headlights aren't on the whole time? Am I dumb? Okay. So now that we're big trucking in big truck world with big truck boys, you know what? Let's go all the way to here. Whoops. Nope. There we go. That's where we wanted to be. Nice at 18, dude. 18's where I need to live. Okay. So now that we're trucking. What was I going to talk about? I had a couple ideas that I needed to talk about, but none are too serious. So maybe we'll talk about those a little bit later. But I've been going on mad walks recently. The other video, oh, actually, that video's not out yet, but it's gonna be out on Tuesday. But in the middle of the video, I took a walk, so that was exciting. I was just waltzing around the park. It was fun. Although I ended up walking for like 2 hours straight, which is that's a lot of walking. I walked like 6 miles, and boy did I regret it at 3 mile mark when I was like, oh no, I have to turn around and go back the exact way I came. Ah, shit. I was listening to Tiny Meat Gang podcast because Jack, who just showed up in the chat, he's a mailman. I don't know why I'm doxing him right now, but he listens to a lot of podcasts. I'm gonna stop saying anything else that's more identifying about him. He listens to a lot of podcasts, and he recommended that I listen to the Tiny Meat Gang podcast, which I caught a few episodes, and I was actually going to see Tiny Meat Gang live until they fucking canceled my MF ticket, which, you know, the whole thing that happened last year, so it kind of makes sense that they canceled it. But yeah, I was like, you know, I should watch the podcast. You know, I was a fan of Cody Ko, and I was a fan of the Tiny Meat Gang music, so, you know, I figured it would be cool to see them live, and I just didn't ever interact with the podcast. But now that I'm interacting with the podcast, I feel it's nice. It's nice to, like, when I'm like, oh, I need something to watch, I can just go on YouTube and search Tiny Meat Gang, and then there's always something to watch, because I'm so far behind. I'm 3 years behind on this podcast. But that's all good. Oh, yeah, just reversing down the street. Let's go, everybody. Why did that turn on? Why did that turn on? Oh, we don't need to be in that. Oh, okay, buddy. Why are my washers on, dude? Uh-oh, we're fucking up everything. Alright, let's turn that off. Sweet. And then we can turn off the engine. And then we can put the parking brake on. Go sleep. Nice. And then we're gonna go get gas, because if I don't, fucked up. What? Oh my god, dude. Knowing the gear ranges is so insane. Also, the parking brake. God dang, man. I can't wait until I get like an actual truck shifter. Would be kind of sick. Would make this game 85,000 times easier than it needs to be. Than it is right now. I would never be a good trucker in real life. Also, in this game, man, it's hard to stay in the lane. I don't know what it is. It's not the wheel, actually. I thought it was the wheel, because it was really notchy when I first started playing, but it actually got less notchy over time, and I think that's just because I put the bigger steering wheel on. There we go. I'm gonna go some mad gas, and then we're gonna go pick up a job. And then we'll be rolling. I gotta record some shit tonight, or I'm probably, what's probably gonna actually happen is I'm gonna record it tomorrow, and then edit it tomorrow, and then it's gonna be fucking, or I'll edit it tomorrow, I'll record it today, and I'll try to edit it, and render it all out on Tuesday, and it's just gonna be a fucking shit show. It's just gonna be a fucking shit show. I just need to get my, like, work ethic in check. It's all my bad. It's never anyone else's fault either. It's just me. It's all me. Now we're filling up on the old gasolina. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. Oh yeah, and I should plug this early. If you're watching in the future, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. I'm trying to get to maybe 100 subscribers by the end of the year would be kind of sick. Um, that's kind of my goal right now. Just 100 by the end of the year. It sounds like a reasonable goal to achieve. So I don't feel like I'm asking too much of anything. Can I look out? Aha, beautiful. There we go. Yeah, now that I have fucking double shot COVID, dude, I like really have the urge to like go hang out with all my friends, but it's just like I don't know how to like initiate it anymore. I just forgot. Like I don't like. What do I do? Do I say, hey, like let's go hang out? I'm shotted up, man. I'm lit. But then like I'm not even past the two week like lock-in period. I think that like next Tuesday, I should just be like, that's the 2 week lock-in. I'll have to check my calendar. I don't fucking remember. I'm one of those guys that keeps a calendar, but I only keep a calendar because my brain is too stupid to remember even the most basic of things. Also, we have to go get a contract, and I just kind of started driving. So you know, we're gonna enjoy it. Okay, well never mind. They're not letting me go past 25. Yeah, let's just enjoy the cruise for right now. Let's just cruise for a little bit. That's nice to cruise. There's a spot right there we could pull over at, but let's just keep cruising for now. I've never hit up any of those scenic spots yet. Maybe we should find one of those. They seem to be around. I think we want to be in 18th gear. Also, I fucking just grinded the shit out of that gearbox. Damn. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't believe some people run their sim rigs without the vibration turned on. I guess it's just like a taboo thing, but it just makes the game so much better. Like my wheels just like doing a nice vibration, a nice smooth vibration. It just adds so much to the experience. I just feel like I'm mad trucking like a real trucker's supposed to. There we go. Okay, we're going uphill, and I didn't downshift because I wasn't paying attention to my speed. But you know, that's the life. So yeah, dude. So today, right? I'm browsing the internet on my phone, vibing, as you do. I'm waiting for this Spider-Man shit to render. There's 2 videos that I was rendering at the same, and because they're in the same file, and DaVinci can render out separate videos within the same file project, and I was rendering out 2 of the videos, and you know, doing some like a tiny bit of cutting because those are like very unedited videos, and yeah, one, it was taking 2 hours, which is insane, but you know, I go for a walk, I come back, and I'm just, you know, browsing my phone, looking at Reddit. As you do when you play video games, you pretty much just, you know, you end up browsing a lot of Reddit usually, or maybe you don't. Maybe that's just me. I feel like Reddit's just like par for the course though. The more into PC, I think it's a PC gamer thing, not just like a all-encompassing gamer thing. I think it's just a PC gamer thing. You know, but you know, I'm a PC gamer, man. I gotta go browse the old Reddit, and I'm cruising, I'm scrolling, and I see this post on the Terraria subreddit, because I'm the type of guy that goes to all, and then I just filter out the shit I don't want to see, and then anything else that shows up, I'm like, oh, it's a nice, decent surprise. Let's find a job, and I'm going to continue the story after we find a job. Job market. See, that's how you keep them hooked. Hook, line, and sinker, dude. You got drop in the cliffhangers. Mad cliffers, dude. Freight Marquette. Fuck. I feel like I'm always dying. I have water here. Got a Dunder Mifflin cup. This is the Albany branch cup. So, me and Emma haven't finished that yet, if you're wondering. We're working on it. It takes some time. Okay, so now we got a job lined up. We're gonna rock into first year so we can get going. Oh yeah, so I'm browsing Reddit. I don't know why I had to restate that I'm browsing Reddit 8 times, but I'm really browsing Reddit. Like, I just need you guys to understand that I'm browsing Reddit. And I see on the Terraria subreddit, I think we can just get going at 7th. I think we can just do it at 7th. Yeah, we can just do it in 7th. Let's go. Okay. And I see that on the Terraria subreddit, someone posts a meme saying like, oh, in Minecraft, I put 2 fucking signs on a stairs and that's a chair, and then in Terraria it's like, oh, I have so many fucking chairs to pick from, oh my god. And I was like, haha, funny joke. And then my brain took like a second to process it, and then I just got irrationally angry, just stupid angry. I was like, what the fuck, actually. I wasn't angry at the Terraria community. Terraria community is brilliant, wonderful. Minecraft community is brilliant, wonderful. But what made me angry is the fact that there's not fucking furniture in Minecraft already. And you know what you do next after that is I'm like, okay, maybe there's some like deets that I'm missing. Maybe Mojang is gonna finally add furniture, and I'm just at the cusp of, you know, knowing this. I knew there's been furniture mods in Minecraft for a while now, right? It's just been a thing. And you know that's I've even used some of the mods back when I was in middle school or whatever to put furniture in the game. And so I look on the forums, on the Minecraft forums, because I Google, and I run across this guy who requested, he was like, hey, I'm going to put in a request for furniture on the forum. And he's like, I think it's kind of a big issue, and I was just wondering what your guys' thoughts on it. And everyone in the fucking forum, like, replies was just roasting this guy. They're like, oh, blocky game with furniture? That sounds so cringe, dude. What the fuck? Go play The Sims. And I was like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? This one guy's like, you didn't even list the type of furniture that you want. Mojang can't develop so much furniture. It'll pull away from developing other core features of the game. I'm like, dude, the core feature of the game is you build shit with blocks. Like, add more blocks. I don't understand. And so I'm just like, I'm just confused, right? I'm mostly confused that the forum is so anti-furniture for some reason. They just fucking hate furniture. And I was like, what the actual hell? And then this, oh my gosh, dude. And then my brain started, as you do when you see a dickhead on the internet, you start phantom arguing with them, where you pull them up in your brain and you're like, you little fucker, I have the perfect argument against you. And I did. They were like, oh, furniture wouldn't fit the style of the game. And it's like, furniture would fit the style of the game. In fact, there's already furniture in the game. Even like, it's like, just a bed. A bed is furniture. It's in the game. Why isn't Mojang added chairs? Why haven't they added couches? Why haven't they added tables? It's so weird. And then it's like they have a need for furniture in the game. Like there's a fence post and then there's a pressure plate on top in every single village because they need a table, but they haven't put in a table yet because it'd break the immersion or whatever. That's just, it just pisses me off. And then some guy was like, oh, Steve doesn't have fucking knees, so he can't sit down on a chair. It's like, my man sits down on a boat, dude. He can sit down on a chair A-okay. Just put it in. And it's like, and then some other guy had an argument that like, oh, the modders already put it in, and Mojang doesn't put stuff in that modders have made. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. You know what the worst part is like, I barely even play Minecraft these days, right? And I was like, about the modder comment, I was just so upset about it because Mojang does put in stuff that other modders have put. They like emeralds was a common mod, and they were often used for trading in mods. Rabbits, carrots, just other stuff like that. Like RTX shading was like a mod, and that's basically on the same level as putting in like chairs and couches. Or they, it's run by Microsoft. They could, hire the fucking furniture modders to put furniture in their game if they really felt bad about putting furniture in their video game, which is, furniture is a normal, natural human thing to put in games. So, I was just furious for no reason. I was fuming. It was mostly that forum that got me going. It got me going somewhere I didn't want to go. Fucking free market, baby. There we go. So yeah, I was straight up pissed earlier today just because of that. So yeah, if anyone from Mojang ever happens to stumble upon this video, add furniture to your game. I don't know why you haven't. Humans use furniture. That's the thing humans need. And then you need it in your game. you clearly have a desire to replicate it, but haven't bothered coding it in yet. So I thought about making like a whole video on adding furniture to Minecraft. Also, I went the wrong way when I'm reversing. But I figured that uploading a rant video isn't my style right now. And I'm not very good at articulating my points, so I don't know if that's something that I would be able to pull off very well. That's always something I've had trouble with, is I'm just not very good at articulating thoughts in a meaningful way. So I'm more just a entertainment type of guy, less of a commentary man myself. Man, the job's gonna be over by the time I get to the fucking trailer. Jeez. This truck sounds pretty good though. There we go. Yeah, buddy. It's been exciting to go pretty ham on YouTube. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I redesigned my thumbnails, so that was pretty exciting. That's actually, I spent a decent amount. So my original thumbnails, I was just like, you know what? I need thumbnails, bright colors, my face, and then like maybe a logo. And like the design language was a bright color, my face, and then a secondary picture was pretty much it. And if I was doing a series, I would just use the same secondary picture over and over again to tie it in. But I've since changed that. I spend a decent amount of time thinking about what makes a thumbnail work and how I would use thumbnails in the future. So that's good to know. I thought about making thumbnails for my live streams, but I think doing thumbnail-less live streams is the way I want to go for right now. I might make like a little banner thing, like some YouTube channels do, where it's like live this time or whatever, but I think that's a future thing. I don't think I'm too worried about that right now. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so now we got this MF job, and let's get fucking trucking. This is a long job, 6 hours, man. Yes, better tuck in, better top us the morning to you. I don't know why I said that. You guys better fucking tuck and suck, baby. Yeah, I went walking around my neighborhood today, and boy, howdy, do I have the worst fucking house on the block. Jesus Christ, man, my house is in such disarray compared to everyone else's houses. All the houses are so beautiful. People are out on their porches waving hi to me. I thought my neighborhood was like a shit trash heap neighborhood because my house was shitty. And I guess I never just took a look around. Everyone else's houses are so nice. And everyone was so nice to me as I'm walking around, and I was like, oh man, what the hell? Cause I moved in during COVID. See, that's the graphics card. That's the graphics card. You guys see that? That's fucked up, isn't it? Hold on. We gotta stop this. Okay, it's been stopped. So that's the cable failing, if anyone's wondering. That's what it looks like when the cable fails. So I'm going to get a new cable tomorrow. It's coming in the mail. Amazon Prime, 2-day ship. So that's how you know I experienced the problem on Friday. Okay, so now we're gonna actually go. Why do trucks need so many gears? Oh, I fucked that up. There we go. I know they have so many gears because they had to haul such heavy shit. That's why. We're gonna start shifting at 15. I think that's where I want to be shifting. There we go. We're moving. We're making it happen. We're making it work. I've been playing around with audio recently. I figured as I get better at YouTube, I should improve my audio recording capabilities. So I've been trying to mix the audio a little bit better. I think the sound's probably a little too quiet for you guys right now, but I'll watch it back in post and we'll see. It's not an important sound. It's just the sound of a truck droning on. You guys could probably hear it a little bit right now. But that's my current YouTube focus, is getting the fucking audio dialed in. I found out in OBS how to record multiple tracks, which is really cool. I can record, you know, having 3 tracks in one video is really nice, because that way in post I can lower the volume of the game, and I don't have to worry so much about getting the volume just right as I'm recording, which is the problem I had so many times in Neo. So the volume should be pretty standard these days. And once I find a nice volume for game and voice, I might just like write it down somewhere and just lock it in nice and proper. So I'm becoming more of a professional YouTuber these days. I'm pretty excited about it. I'll be making some mad fucking paper, dude, at some point off of YouTube. That's not gonna happen, but it'd be cool if it did. There we go. Let's get the 13th gear. There we go. I need as much power as you can give me, truck. We got to get up to 65 miles an hour. We're stuck at a cool 45, and I'm trying to get all the way to 65. So we got to pump up these numbers, buddy. These numbers aren't pumped up enough, I'll tell you what. There we go. Let us get there, man. Oh, yeah, so, I don't know how this happened, but you know, YouTube started recommending me a whole lot of Harry Potter content, like Harry Potter commentary channels. And I was like, oh, this is fun. You know, it's fun to listen to some Harry Potter commentary. See, like, I love the books, I love the movies. It's fun to, you know, hear someone dissect it in a more mature way and, like, analyze it in a way that is more adult, and not even the fact that it's adult, but just in like a thoughtful way. It's nice to hear someone break down something that I've had such thorough enjoyment, because then I kind of get to see what I like to enjoy. I'm not good at, you know, breaking down stuff myself, so, you know, I can't review stuff to the fullest extent, because I just, like, my brain just says, yeah, it's either good or it's bad, and I can't tell you why. And, you know, having someone articulate points in Harry Potter, it's like, oh, this scene's pretty bad, and this scene's good, and, you know, pointing out the mistakes and the flaws in the movies and the books, and pointing out stuff that the movies does better than the books, pointing out stuff that the books does way better than the movies, and scenes that were cut, and just overall stuff like that. And, you know, I've just been enjoying watching it. But for some reason, when you start watching the Harry Potter community videos, you start getting recommended the philosophy videos now. And so now I'm watching all these philosophy videos that are like deep philosophical videos, and I feel like I'm watching videos above my punching weight, man. I'm like, what? I like watching the philosophical constructs of what do they call them? They call them doximities, which was there was this trans female. I guess it doesn't really matter that she's trans, but she was talking about how people will just like how there's like recently become a study of ignorance, like, and how ignorance affects society as a whole and people in general. And there's a couple types of ignorance, and like one of them is that like the ability to ignore you know, ignore questions or thoughts that you know are uncomfortable, and then willingly doing so. Not just like you're ignorant because you just don't know, but it's ignorance because you want to be ignorant. And one of the perfect examples that she gave was she said that it was like eating meat. It's like, yeah, I know that, you know, factoring meat is pretty terrifying for an animal and pretty bad for most animals, but I don't want to look into it because I enjoy eating meat. And, you know, she was kind of delving into the study of if that makes you a bad person or not. So that was very nice to watch. But I was just sitting there watching it, and I was like, man, you're doing such a good job articulating this to me. I really enjoy this video, but how did I get here from Harry Potter? I just don't understand. And then it took me to Disney. Disney ride stuff. I was watching Defunct Land, which I'm not subscribed to Defunct Land, but I just occasionally I'll catch their videos. And the funny thing about me is that I don't like roller coasters at all. I'm a big proponent of don't ever take me near a fucking roller coaster. I swear to God, that's my mentality on it. But I think I just like history of things. I don't know. Oh, we gotta go this way. Ooh. Okay. Oh man, that was rough. We want to be none first. Fifth fish do it. There we go. But yeah, I think I like the history of things. So I was watching Defunct Land. They were talking about a few defunct Hollywood, or not Hollywood, a few defunct Disney rides and stuff like that. And then they were talking about SeaWorld had a ride that recently closed down, and I was like, damn, this is really interesting. Why the fuck am I watching this? And then I just got so enthralled in, and you know, the funny part is I know I've watched the one video before. And so I was watching this one video that I've watched already. It's about the one Disney ride called like the Hollywood Stars Limousine Tour or something like that. That only ran for a couple months and they closed it down because it was the shittiest ride ever. And it was severely gimped because Princess Diana's death, it was slightly tied to a theme there. And so they had to gimp it because she died, and it would have looked bad on their part, which, you know, I get that part. But he's talking about how they repurposed some of the animatronics, and then I was like interested in what specific animatronics were repurposed. Oh, I gotta fucking get my vehicle inspected, motherfucker. And so I wanted to go find out which ones were repurposed, and I went looking on the internet, and I found this other channel that was going over repurposed Disney animatronics. And it's the funniest thing because I don't even fuck with Disney in the slightest. I don't even know what the hell I was doing watching any of those videos. Like I'm like I feel like I'm almost anti-Disney. I just don't watch a lot of Disney. I watch Marvel movies, I guess, but like I'm not hyped for them. Like I watch them when they're like a big event, or like I watch them when I'm chilling at home, and I'm just like need something to watch. I'm like, oh, there was a Spider-Man movie, wasn't there? I just gotta look it up real quick and watch that. That's usually how I watch Disney movies. I'm not on top of it. I was watching WandaVision because that was like it was like a big thing. And when stuff's like a big event like that, I like to be a part of it. I like to be a part of that group, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think being a part of the big group and experiencing a big social event is very fun. It's like Game of Thrones. Like, I think I first learned that I liked being a part of stuff like that during Game of Thrones. That whole Game of Thrones situation with season 8. Because right before season 8 started, I had watched every single fucking episode. Because I had not watched any Game of Thrones whatsoever before it, and I watched everything up to it. And I was ready. Me and my friends. He had a 4K TV. I had the HBO Plus subscription set up so we could watch it in 4K, no lag. He had the crisp 5.1 Dolby Digital surround, man. We were set up, and we turned it on, we were watching it, and it was garbage, man. It was sad. It was sad that it was garbage, but it was at least a fun thing to be a part of. So I'm not too sad about the experience. The experience was fun, at least. It's just the show was not. And yeah, that's when I catch Disney stuff, I'm like that. So it's just like I'm usually like pretty anti-Disney. Like seeing Mickey Mouse makes me want to vomit most of the time, just because of how just terrible the company itself is, and just how overplayed it is. It's just it's just like, I don't know. Hearing the word Disney is like, it just makes me think of some Jeep Cherokee plastered with a whole bunch of shitty ass Disney fucking stickers, and then like Minnie Mouse or some shit, and it's just like the worst thing ever. My camera is not very centered today. I apologize. Oops. My driving's not very centered today, is it? Let's move over. Let's go overtake this man. And let's go to 18th gear. Let's check it out. So that's what I was watching the other day. What else? What else do I do with my time? I was trying to rewatch. I'm trying to catch up on Dragon Ball Super. Me and Dragon Ball Super have a very a hate relationship. It's not a love-hate, not a hate-hate. It's just a hate relationship. Just all hate. And it's just like, man, I really love Dragon Ball Z, and I really love Dragon Ball. And actually, I think Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z. But Dragon Ball Z has such nostalgia for me. And I even have my own movie headcanon, because I think the movies are just so good they should be included in canon. So my brain, I routed a whole canon just for all the movies to fit in. And, you know, just all the stuff. And I've really enjoyed the Broly movie. And I watched a lot of Super. I watched about 80 episodes of Super, right? And, man, that show's just not good. And it's so sad, because the Super movie's good. But, like, the beginning part of that show of Dragon Ball Super is such a slog. The animation is just so bad. It's so hard to watch. It feels like Goku's just, like, a different character now. And I finally got to the Tournament of Power, which everyone's saying is hype. And I'm not even at the hype part of the Tournament of Power. Like, I'm just at the beginning, and it's still the same old stale shit. And I keep dropping it over and over and picking it back up. And I just need to finish it. I just need to stick up my nukes and just finish it. But I just don't have time to be watching something I don't enjoy watching. So that's where I'm at right now with that. Drink a mad water, boys. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super makes me upset. I would say, if I had to compare it to Dragon Ball GT, it's worse than Dragon Ball GT. And that's saying something. Dragon Ball GT has a satisfying ending, a slightly cohesive plot. You know, maybe the story bits are a little weird, and like the gimmick of Goku being a child is kind of strange and kind of throws off the whole thing. But at least the plot in the story is like written and put together. And you know, like I said, I don't have the ability to articulate my review points, but I was literally just saying how I couldn't review stuff, and I don't have the brain for it. And I just started reviewing Dragon Ball Super. But I'm saying this because I was trying to pick back up where I left off last, which was, last time I stopped watching it was probably like 11 months ago or something like that. So it's been a year, or even more than a year. And so I was just it's just something I was trying to pick back up on, because I just want to finish it. I want to get it off my list. I feel like if my list has too many shows on it, I feel like I'm getting bogged down. So I've been trying to catch up on movies right now, movies I haven't seen. I want to do like a Jackie Chan marathon at some point. There's like top tier movies I haven't seen. I haven't seen Schindler's List, Good Will Hunting. I need to see all Jackie Chan shit. I haven't seen The Green Mile, I don't think. My mom had a DVD copy of The Green Mile, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see it. I didn't ever watch it. So just stuff like that. I need to watch all this like good shit I've been missing out on. But that's where I'm at right now. Oh, I haven't seen I think it's called Seven. The What's in the Box movie. I'm pretty sure it's called Seven. I haven't seen that movie. I need to see that movie. Or is it that? Or I haven't seen No Country for Old Men. I think that's what it's called. Oh, am I actually supposed to be here? I can't fucking tell, man. I think we just turned. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get around this guy then. But yeah, just like all this like fucking shit that I haven't watched, and then like I haven't seen. I feel like I need to see The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly at some point in the future. Just because it's such an iconic movie that I should just check it out. I think I see the graphics card like freaking out a little bit occasionally over there. But I think you guys will be fine. So that, yeah, I'm trying to but I want to finish Super. Yeah, I just saw a glitch out right there. I'm trying to finish Super, so that every time I look away, it glitches out. It's fucking me up, man. The goddamn capture card. Yeah, look at that. This little bitch capture card. Ah, I really don't want to stop to fix it. It just started doing this too, right when I came back from my extensive month break. I'm lucky I only have like 11 subscribers, and I know most of them. I'm in a group chat with literally just two of my friends, and I was like, man, this is literally 30% of my subscribers. And you're like, 30%? I'm like, yeah, because I'm subscribed to my fucking self, man. Because this, you may not have known this is not my main account. This is just an account I have on YouTube. I think most YouTubers don't use their actual posting account to watch videos on. I feel like that's the norm. Yeah, the graphics card, not the graphics card, the capture card is just fucking it's just doing it raw over there. Here, let's touch it and see if we can fix it. Oh, crashed it. Oh, right back. Right back. Alright. I think that's good. Alright. Oh yeah, so theoretically, we have more power, right? So I could probably pump up the graphics quality in this game. I just need to sit down probably this Wednesday and just iron out this game. I need to install a few quality of life mods. I need to just do a lot more. I need to do a lot more to this game. I need a triple monitor setup. That would be brilliant if I could have a triple monitor setup. That would make this game playable, basically. It's like unplayable almost because of the shit that I can't see. Like having buttons to control where I look is kind of annoying. But we'll get there, all in due time. You know, another thing I've been doing on YouTube, another YouTube adventure I've been falling into is, I was watching a mechanical keyboard, but not specifically any mechanical keyboard, just the one channel Glarses, which is just glasses, but English Glarses. And he's really funny. He's hilarious, and he makes me want to go buy a keyboard and build my own mechanical keyboard, but like when I look into it, I'm like, wow, I really don't have the skills to do this, and it's just not something I feel comfortable. Like, I do have the skills. What am I saying? I solder shit all the time. I have all the tools to do it at home. It's not that I don't have the skills to do it. It's just that I don't want to develop a new hobby that's going to cost me hundreds of dollars all the time. That's what it is. I just don't have enough money for another hobby, and I just don't have enough brain power to just cut off another chunk of my brain and devote it to something else. Like starting up YouTube was another hobby I started up, and that shit's expensive, and then it's like divided my brain power from everything else. Like most of the gaming I do now is just for YouTube, because the gaming part of my brain was like the only part of my brain that had a hobby when I was in high school. Like it was just like normal brain, your one hobby is just gaming. That was it. And then I took that big chunk of my brain and started dividing it into a million different fucking things. I started playing guitar, took out a chunk of gaming, started fucking watching anime and movies and TV shows and shit. It's another thing taken away from gaming. And just like all this stuff, it slowly degrades the hobby block of my brain. And I just don't have more brain capacity right now to take up mechanical keyboards. But it's fun to watch him. It's fun to watch someone so knowledgeable on something. I just enjoy people who are passionate and knowledgeable. And he's also very, very entertaining, very fun to watch. So I've been watching a lot of his stuff. He just uploaded a video with Tommy in it. That's really funny. I was watching that. And yeah, watching his videos makes me want to build a keyboard with ergo clears. But I'm the type of guy who uses the numpad like a alcoholic, and I'm also the type of guy that uses macro buttons built into my Razer Black Widow Chroma, which if you saw my, man, what video was it? My graphics card upgrading video. I went over how I use the macros, and now I can't live without them. I need them. I need the macros. I don't want to make a hotkey. I don't want to hit Alt anything. I'm gonna forget that shit. Oh fuck! I'm gonna forget that shit in a heartbeat. I want to just hit macro button, and I want it to light up in my fancy special way for fancy special boys. And I don't know how I'd make that happen. I don't know if I can switch out the switches on the Black Widow Chroma. I don't know if I should. I was gonna take that exit, but it turns out I don't need to take that exit. I need to take this exit. There we go. But if I can, and I can maintain the RGB, I think it would be worth it to go to Ergo Clears, because it sounds like they're a good experience. Because I've tried browns before. I tried them in a SteelSeries keyboard, and I actually enjoyed them more than the Razer greens. I was like, man, these are better than the Razer greens. These are way better. And I think that's just because, you know, blues are just like not good, and Razer greens are just Cherry MX blues, from what I hear. And they're just like the most annoying generic mechanical keyboard switch you can get. And Ergo Clear sounds like exactly what I want. Like just a nice tactile brown. Even though browns are supposed to be tactile, and they're not. They're more not tactile because they're stupid and it's dumb, and everyone hates them, and I hate them. I don't even know about keyboards, and I hate them. So that's been my my foray into keyboards recently. And then also the idea of having keycaps sounds pretty exciting. I mean, I have keycaps now that I can change out, but the idea of like customizing your keycaps is kind of sick. I think I would go for a black double shot type situation where it's got the clear, so I can have my RGB poke through, and then some of the keys I would just have be all clear. That'd be nice. And then I'd do something wacky for the escape button, because you gotta do something wacky for the escape button. You can't just have a normal escape button. You gotta be a little bit cheeky with the escape button. But it's a hobby I don't have enough money for. I was even looking into that, because to make I don't know if you guys knew this. Let me put up my glasses real quick. To make Ergo Clears, to get Ergo Clears, it's not, even though it's like it's a cherry switch. It's not actually a cherry switch. They don't like sell them raw. They don't sell Ergo Clears raw. You have to buy Cherry MS Clears, and you have to buy browns. You buy clears and browns, and then you put them together, and that makes Ergo Clear. And that's how and that makes Ergo Clear, and that it's just a modified brown switch. So but to do that, you have to buy all the switches that you need in browns, and you have to buy all the switches that you need in fucking clears, because you basically just take clears and you're putting the heavier brown spring in it. That's what you're doing. And so yeah, you need two full keyboard sets of keys. And I guess the place to go get the keys, the switches, you need switches. You need two full keyboard sets of switches. The place to go buy the switches, I'm saying this for stupid, is AliExpress. And you go to AliExpress, and they're expensive. All of it is expensive. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not. Maybe in the future, maybe after I get like the sim rig set up, I'll consider getting a better keyboard or making one. But I really want to keep my macro keys, so I'll wait till something slides along that's just like perfect for me. But until that point, I'll be sad and alone. Okay, we're gonna fix this camera. There we go. I should be more centered now. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Saw my friend's car, his new Subaru Legacy GT. I saw it, drove in it. I didn't drive it. I was just in it while he was driving. Things fast. It's quick. Gets 303 horsepower at the wheels. I can get 303 horsepower at my wheels too if I fucking tune it. So I'm about to buy a Cobb Access port and tune my car. I'm about to be ripping it up. But I have to do other stuff to my car before it gets tuned. And that shit costs some money. And sim racing costs money. And guitars cost way too much money. Way too much money. Way too much money. So there's that. I was flexing my man, I guess we should just up the fuel economy, right? Or high value cargo. Let's just do max fuel economy. Let's do it. But I was flexing my my 60 cycle hum guitar to my friend the other day. I was just like, yeah, I got this guitar from this YouTuber. He's pretty well known in the guitar community. You know, he's up there, like, and I was like, yeah, this guitar is so influential that if you search Harley Benton MS60, which is this, you know, the model of this guitar, my specific guitar shows up on like Google, and he's like, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up, to be honest. I was just flexing it. You know, you got to when you just own a whole guitar that is that was another YouTuber's. That's kind of dope as fuck. So I don't just own it just to flex. I actually really enjoy that guitar, like a lot. Like, it's kind of weird. It feels like I found, like, I didn't mean to, but like I bought it because I was like, it'd be so cool to have a 60 cycle hum guitar, and I've been meaning to buy an MS60 for a while, because I wanted to see how it compares to the Squire Mustangs, and I was just, you know, just been meaning to buy one for a while, and I was already planning on buying one, and you know, the option came up, so I bought it, and yeah, I was like, you know, when I got it, I was like, oh, sick, and I fixed the issues I had, as you saw in the video, I fixed the issues with it. I'm adjusting my underwear. I'm just gonna straight up say that right now. But I was fixing the issues with it. Added the roller bridge and the locking tuners, and that thing fucking stays in tune like a G, man, dude. That thing is rock solid. That thing does not fall out of tune. So that's my like that's my month review, right? Is that thing is rock fucking solid and does not, for anything, does not give up tune. It stays in tune forever. It doesn't stop for nothing. I've never seen it fall out of tune, basically, no. And even like after like abusing the shit out of the wiggle stick, it just keeps on going. It doesn't stop. So, you know, I'm pretty hype about that. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, the guitar is like whenever I pick it up and I'm using it, it just feels like my hand. It feels like it just belongs in my hand. It feels perfect. It feels like it just locks in, and it just fits my hand perfectly. And I know they're supposed to have like baseball bat necks, but I guess my big gorilla monkey hands desire a baseball bat neck, because that thing just ooh. And my Telecaster has a baseball bat neck, and that before I thought that, you know, my Telecaster was like, you know, that was like the Navan guitar. That was the one that was like attached to me. But now it's like the Humstang is just like the one that eases into my hands. Like whenever I see it, I just need to play it. Like I'm like, oh, I gotta touch that baby, feel that pristineness one more time. It's so surreal how like perfect it is for me, and it's just funny that it was a YouTuber guitar that I just purchased from someone else entirely. Oh, can I not even sleep here because it's a fucking warehouse to buy? It's gonna be one of these, isn't it? Yeah, I think the sleeping thing is inside the thing. Bitch. But yeah, if you're wondering, my review of the MS60 is that they're good if you fix them. And it actually doesn't cost that much to fix them. So they just need, you just need to fix the wiggle stick falling out, which is a pretty simple job. And then you need to fix the, you need a roller bridge and locking tuners go a long way. So that's my official review of that. What time is it in real life? Oh, it's only 10:44. We're chilling. Okay. I'm gonna do another job, and then I think we're gonna clock out, baby. I think once I get like a whole rig set up, I'll probably end up getting more viewers. It's gonna be pretty exciting. I don't know what to do with viewers though. They don't scare me as much as they used to, I think. So that's good. When I first started streaming, the idea of like having people watch my stream sounded horrifying. But now that I've had my friends watch a couple times and they like interacted in the chat, I think I'm more confident about it, and I'm less scared. So at least I don't freak out if the number goes up. At least, so I got that going for me. Oh, a Kenilworth dealer. Let's go, everybody. Okay, I need to go sleepy. I'm already whipping at Kenworth, man. Okay. We don't even need gas anymore, man. We did a 6-hour drive on like nothing, and I was just fully revving the engine basically the whole time. Oh, slept again. Double sleep. It's okay. It'll be daytime, so we can actually see what the fuck's going on. Alright, let's pick up a job before we leave. Sweet, we're chilling in Arizona. You know how it is. That's only gonna make us like nothing, so no, I don't want that. That's kind of a long drive. That's like an 8-hour drive. Why are these drives so weird, man? Oh, that's a pretty good one. 7-hour drive. I can do that. I like this one. I like that one. I tried to go on 7th. It didn't want me to. That's kind of a cool looking charger right there. Oh, I saw some guy the other day, man, and I've only ever seen this on like r/dashcam vids or some shit, where some guy was like going on the shoulder and passing cars. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're gonna die. I think I've told this story before. It just shocked me so much that there was actually someone out here who actually drives like that. I was like, there's no way you're real. There's no way. I've never, like, I've seen the videos on the internet, and I was like, yeah, it's the internet. Some psycho shit happens on the internet. I guess it's more common than I thought, because this guy was actually doing it. He was whipping around and like, and it wasn't even like a fast car. It was just like a Chevy Impala or something stupid. I was like, what's the point? If you're not gonna be whipping something cool, like I could see if it's a WRX, I'm still upset. I'm still fuming. I'm still fully pissed. But at least it's a WRX and you're enjoying yourself, right? And it was just so weird. It was so weird. That was like a month ago I saw that, so I probably told you guys about that already. A recruitment agency. I can hire drivers that can work for me. We might have to start doing that pretty soon. I have a lot of money for no reason, but I just kind of like doing jobs. I don't know if I really need money. Maybe I do. If I want to buy more trucks, could be kind of sick. This guy's going, even though it was my turn. Even though it was my turn. Even though it was my turn. Hey. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a fucker. Okay, it takes me a little bit to get going, okay? Why don't you wait a little bit longer next time? This guy's being a dickhead. There we go. Oh, life is a highway. I want it my way all night long. If you're going my way, I want to ride it all night long. Let's see how fast we can get going. Let's just get. I don't think there's gonna be any cops on this highway, so I'm just gonna hit the fucking speed limiter. That 0 to 60 is pretty atrocious. Damn, dude. I'm straight up granny shifting, dude. God damn. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. If you're going my way, all night long. Oh, we're going. That looks like a Tesla. Damn, these gears suck, man. I wish I had the fucking thing. You guys have no idea. It's like playing fucking Tetris over here. Speeding violation. I'm only going like 2 over the speed limit, you fucker. I wasn't even going over this. These motherfuckers. They're always out to get a black man. I saw this video. Actually, yeah, you know, I'm gonna say it. I saw this video of this guy, and he was screaming at these police officers. Apparently this happened 2 years ago. But he's screaming at these officers. He's like, well, I guess I should say the backstory. The backstory is that the officers broke into his house, right? Because they thought he was someone else. But they broke into his house without a warrant. They just kicked his door open. And then they were like trying to calm him down because he was the wrong guy that they broke into the house of, right? He wasn't even close, didn't even know the guy who was the suspect. Had no clue. He matched no description of whatever guy. And he was like, you motherfuckers just broke into my house. What the hell? And he was screaming at these cops, dude. And the cops like, I didn't come here to be yelled at, bro. And then he was like, what the fuck? You just broke into my house. Of course I'm gonna yell at you, you dumbass. Like, I'm pissed. You came into my house and pointed guns at me. You came here to fucking kill me. And then he was like, you can't come in here without a warrant. And the officer's like, well, we can with exigent circumstances, which is like, it just means like if they know you're gonna like flee or something, or they have like a lot of evidence saying like, oh, it's really this guy who murdered 6 people or whatever, then they can just get right in there. But their circumstances were that they knew it was a Hispanic male. That was it. And these motherfuckers, dude. Oh my god. So that was infuriating to watch. I try to stay away from those videos because they just they boil my blood. They straight up boil my blood. Like it makes me so fucking pissed. It just makes me so upset to see shit like that happen. I hate watching anyone just get abused by powers of authority like that. It's just so annoying. So there's that. I'm not one of those ACAB people though. So, but you know, it's just sad to see people abuse their power. And that man was very clearly abusing his power. What the fuck? What do you mean my profile's not connected to World of Trucks? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Because I hit the external contracts. That's why. There we go. Okay. I've pushed my chair farther and farther away from the pedals. I really do need to get the cockpit at some point. Would be kind of sick. I think that's after the triple monitors. That's coming up. But I don't. Man, I'd rather spend money on my real car in the summer, and then worry about this in the winter. But I'll try to invest a little bit. But it's not high on my priority list. So I should make my Amazon wish list public, so you guys could just buy me shit. It'd be kind of funny. But yeah, I have a wish list set up where I put all of my all the stuff I need to make my sim rig perfect. Like I have it all figured out, just like how I want my monitors to connect. I'm actually gonna move my chair forward a tiny bit. I'm mounted on shoes, so it's kind of difficult. I think I just made it worse. Huh. Well, that's not bad. Okay, I can live with that. But yeah, I have like anytime I'm like really into a project or something, I always like to make, you know, if you don't have the money for it, I like to at least put the list together of the shit that I'm gonna need. So I put together a shopping list, and there's some pie in the sky items in there, like Fanatec direct drive wheel and podium hub and stuff like that. But there's some stuff that I'm actually gonna buy, and I have it like ordered in the way that I at least need it. So I figured out a way how to make like I might as well just talk about it now. I was gonna like save it until I like actually did it, but that, and you know, at the rate I'm going right now, it's probably not gonna be for like another year. But there's So if I have triple monitors, I want to be able to use them at my desk, right? Because I just bought fucking 3 monitors, and they're gonna be better than the ones that I was already using. So I want to be able to use them at my desk. That's the idea. And so I was looking for ways to do that, and I don't want to I want to have the like when I'm racing and like doing sim stuff, I want to have the monitors just flat mounted, like at like a millimeter away from the base at max, right? Just so that the it's as close to me like driving behind the dash of a car as humanly possible. And sorry, I was focused on turning right there. And I was like, I guess, like at first I was gonna see if I could make like a little moving stand where I could like remount the monitors on like this. I could mount them on this big pole and then slide it off of a whole bunch of extruded aluminum pieces, and then slide it onto another aluminum extrusion pieces, and you know, slide it onto another extrusion build, and it just the economics of it didn't work. It just didn't work in my head. It didn't work when I was pressing it out. Finding the parts for it was going to be insane. I'd have to buy shit to cut aluminum extrusion because I don't have the tools to cut that right now. And it was just like stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well maybe that's not the way to go about it. But I knew I at least wanted, like, the one monitor I have now, I need 2 more of them. So I've at least started it. But I finally figured it out. They have these quick detach VESA mount adapters where you have your normal arm stand. So I buy like a triple monitor arm stand. I clamp that to my desk. It has the arms. I have them in whatever orientation I want. You know, they're good to go. They're set up. And then I have my and then they're all in the quick disconnect VESA mounts. And then I have the other part of the quick disconnect VESA mount also, because I would buy 6 of them, and then I would, like, the part that attaches to the monitor, I only need 3 because I have 3 monitors. But the other part that attaches to the monitor arm, I would need 6 of, because I'd put 3 on the arms, and then 3 on the sim rig stand, because the sim rig stand would be different and it would be set up perfectly, and then they would just clip in, lock into place, and it would be perfect every time. So I figured that out, which is good. So I'm excited about that. And then I was looking into cockpits and seats and stuff, and I found a cockpit that I want, and I really, really, really want to put in just a normal, run-of-the-mill, standard 3-point seatbelt, and I'd love to do it in purple. I'm really fond of purple these days. I like purple. I'm a big fan of pink right now. I'm a big fan of green's always been one of my favorite colors, but I think light green is kind of where I like to reside these days. I like a really nice light green, like on my channel art. Purple. Those are really weird clashing colors, but that's just what I'm feeling like these days, right now. Some days I like orange. Some days I like a nice hard orange, and then like a light green. That's usually pretty cool. I'd love to get like that on a Strat one day. It's like how they do the Fiesta Red with the mint green guards. I like to see like I forget what they call the orange on the mint green guards. I'd love to see that at some point. Or even just like a sunburst, because sunburst is kind of orange on like a mint guard. I just like mint guards. Mint guards are cool. I just like that minty color. So I think those are my colors of choice right now. That's where I'm kind of vibing these days. So I might have to investigate some of that, but I know I can buy a purple seatbelt, and I want my sim rig theme to be purple. And actually, I really want my whole desk theme to be purple, but I'm kind of stuck with some pieces that make it have to be red. One of them is this chair. The chair is red, so at some point I'll get just an all black chair, because the idea behind my rig is that it's basically it's all colorless. It's all just white and black, and then the RGB is the only thing that brings color to it. Sadly, I have a few things that have color on them right now that are they're like essential parts of the rig that kind of dictate that it has a color. Like these headphones have a red logo on them, and this chair is red. Those are pretty much the only 2 things that have red on them. that isn't like RGB, and so those kind of dictate right now where the rig is. But at some point, I'd like to delete the red stuff. So maybe I would just get a. Oh, actually, I'm not. Maybe I'm gonna get a nicer pair of headphones. I have some that are that I picked out that are pretty nice. They're made from a Russian guy, handmade in Russia. Verum Audio. I want to buy a pair of his headphones. And then I have my my DAC just chilling here. It's red, but I can disassemble it and paint it black, so I'm not too worried about that. It's a Focusrite Scarlet, so those all come red, and it's what I have. It's nice. They're good for desktop hi-fi. You know, good for like really computer audio and gaming and stuff. So I'm gonna probably take it apart and paint it black at some point. And then it's just this chair that I need to ditch at some point. So I'll probably, if I ever buy a house, which I'm working on, I'll probably end up buying a mesh back chair. So that's after cockpit stuff. So that's like another 5 years from now. This stuff isn't happening for a long time, but at least I'm thinking about it now. Because that, like I said, the idea is like the RGB LED strips are the only thing that bring color. So that way I can, if like one day I'm feeling like blue, then the whole situation's blue. Then the whole thing turns blue and I'm blue. Or if I'm feeling purple, I can make it all purple. If I want it to be gold, I can make it gold. Be kind of cool. I saw a guy with a sick gold setup the other day. So yeah, that's how I like to do my. That's the philosophy behind my desk setup. If anyone was ever wondering. Yeah, at some point I'd like to make it purple, and I don't mind the seat belt on my rig being on my cockpit being like a color, because they're like. It's like $20 for like a generic seatbelt. And I'm talking like car seatbelt, like the one that's like 3-point that's in your car right now. That's what I want to buy and set it up on a cockpit. So I have plans on how I want to make that happen. It could be really, really cool, and I think I'm really excited to once I get my cockpit together to put that in. Because it's like, I don't need a seatbelt, but it adds so much to the immersion, and it's a nice little colored piece that pops. And it puts me in the mood. It puts me in the place of hey, I'm in driving mode now. It's another element to the immersion. So I'm very excited about that. I think I talked about this last stream where I was talking about it, but I also ran into a whole bunch of people on the forums who were just like pissed at some guy for suggesting that he would put a seatbelt on his rig, on a sim rig, and I was like, what's wrong with you guys? Like, cars have seatbelts. It's like the most natural thing in my life to go get in a car with a seatbelt. Actually, it feels awkward sometimes when I'm simming and I don't have a seatbelt. So I was just disgusted with some people on forums. Some forums are just like terrible, terrible places. You know what's funny? Do you think like one of the most terrible places to be in a forum would be like a car forum where people were talking about performance? But the Honda Civic forum was always a wonderful place to be. No one was ever yelling at anyone. The one guy who was yelling at people got immediately flamed, and he was the only guy yelling at people because I remembered his fucking name and profile picture. But for the most part, the Honda Civic forum was just lovely. It was a whole bunch of lovely people doing lovely stuff. It was really, really cool. Really exciting to see. And then, I go to the golf forum, and it's back to the normal forum shenanigans where everyone's just fucking roasting each other and getting pissed that someone would even conceive of doing something to their golf that's not stock or whatever. It's just stupid stuff like that. Like, one of the things with the GTIs is like, you see them a lot. People buy them a crap ton, but they don't ever modify them, and I feel like that's 90% of the fun with the golf. So I'm working my way there. It takes some time, but before I do the exhaust this summer, I want to get the hood wrap and the windows tinted, and then I'm gonna do an exhaust and then rally armor mud flaps. And I think that's as far as the mod list is probably gonna go this summer. I also might try to fit a cob access port in there somewhere, but that's as far as it's probably gonna go this summer. I might do a short shifter. I might try to fit a short shifter in, but the main goal is to get an exhaust in before really anything else. So, yeah, but my shifter feels like dog buttholes, dude. My friend with the Legacy GT, he was like, yeah, feel my shifter. They put like a short shifter kit in, and it's like really cool. because I was asking about it because it sounded pretty intense when he was clunking it, and I was like, oh, that sounds sick. I grabbed it and I was like, you know, raking it back and forth, and I was like, this is nice. This is fucking good. And he was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. I'm like, yeah, you really gotta push to make it happen. That's pretty sick. And then I took him for a spin in my car, and he was like, wow, that's pretty quick. That's nice. I like it. Good power. And then afterwards, we were talking about the shifter feel, and I was like, oh yeah, my shifter feels like diarrhea, basically. And he was like, I don't believe you. And we went to my other friend's car. He drives a Corolla XRS. I think he drives the 2005 XRS, which is, it's basically a Corolla SI. Not basically, it essentially is a Corolla XI. It has VTEC. It's kind of hilarious. And my one friend with the Legacy was like, yeah, try his stick out, because his was up on jack stands, and he was like, and the windows were open, so he's like, oh, just grab the stick in there and, you know, test that out for a little bit. You know, I ran that through gears, and I was like, yeah, this feels way better than the Golf. He's like, are you serious? He's like, the people on the Corolla forum said that it feels like a shovel scooping up sand. They say they hate it. And I was like, yeah, this feels way better than the Golf, like immediately better. And I had him feel my shifter, and he's like, holy crap, this is bad. So I'm probably gonna stick a short shifter on, and then I have a Black Forest Industries knob pick out. But I feel like I've already talked about that stuff enough, like to death. That's just some of the shit I'm into, just the stuff I'm constantly fucking buying. Like I'm always trying to get a 3070. I don't even like, for the most part, I actually don't want to upgrade my PC. Like I don't want to put a new CPU in. I know I should with all the streaming and editing I'm doing. I need more cores. I need more threads. I need all that garbage for streaming and editing, but I just don't wanna. I don't want to bother with it. Like I really honestly should be running an i7, a newer gen i7, for the workload that I throw at this computer, but like I want to build a computer and use it for a long time, and I only built this thing in 2016. Actually I only built this thing I built it in 2018 or 17, I think 18. I built it in 2018 because like the original computer was built in 2016, and then I had to get a new case, motherboard, CPU, which basically meant, because my old CPU was an i5 2500, not even K, just i5 2500, and it was in a Dell Optiplex, so I couldn't really upgrade the CPU to anything new, and I couldn't really do anything without changing the case, so I needed to get a new motherboard, I needed to get a new CPU, and I needed to get a new case, so I went all out and did that. And then when you get a new motherboard, you usually have to get new RAM, so I had to get DDR4, because the DDR3 I was running doesn't cut it anymore. So I slapped all that together. So I mean, it's like it's not the same computer at all, because it has a different CPU and motherboard. But it was running the same card, the 970, and the same power supply, and not the same fans. So yeah, basically it was a brand new computer, to be honest. Oh, same drives. It's running the same drives. But yeah, so now I'm at a point where, like, I can see the obvious flaws in the performance of my PC, but I just don't want to address them quite yet. I want to get a 3070 so I can run triples. You know, once I'm running triples, I'll feel a lot better about myself. Oh, we gotta slow down because this guy's gonna catch us. Aha, you see? If you just slow down right before the cop, they don't catch you. But yeah, I need a 3070 so I can push triples at 1080p. I don't even care about running it higher than that. I only care about 1080p. And at that point, I won't even be using the capture card at all. I'll just be using a head-mounted GoPro, which will be nice. So I won't have to have the capture card connected at all. I might buy a nicer capture card that records at 60 frames a second. This one actually only records at 30. So it makes it really annoying. Or like I want at least that when it brings the signal back, it lets me do 144 hertz back to my monitor, because even if it records at 60 FPS, I don't mind. So this one actually does record at 60 FPS. This one records at 1080-60. But I would really, 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 really like it if it could record at 1080-60. I don't really care about that too much. You know, 1080 is fine enough for your video. But if it could output not 1080-60 to my monitor, because it makes my monitor only 1080-60. Actually, it lets it do 1440-60, but my monitor is 144 hertz, so it's like it's such a a shock to have it go back down in refresh rate. So I would rather it maintain the refresh rate. So I'll have to find a recording solution for recording the screen that maintains the refresh rate on my end, and maybe something that can output a higher, that can process a better signal for you guys. Streaming is kind of difficult, so I'm not, because I guess streaming at like anything higher than 1080p, I don't think my internet can handle. I think that's just where I'm at with the internet wise. So I'm not too worried about that. And then hardware wise, it's actually pretty hard to run, pretty hard to stream anything higher than 1080 as well. So my internet might even be better. It might be good for higher than 1080 streaming, but it's just not something I want to deal with right now. But I'd love to at least record videos in 1440p. But I need to get a separate YouTube camera. I'm looking at some GoPros and some shotgun mics that I can kind of put together and make it all happen. But it's a work in progress as always. We gotta pull in. Yes, we do. It's all these like specs and numbers I have to keep fucking remembering for all this garbage that I'm into. It's just like the worst. And I'm like I'm pretty fresh into making making more power in my vehicle, if that makes sense. Because in the Civic, making more power meant putting it into sport mode, and or like if you wanted to mod it to make more power, you can't really tune it because it didn't have any it doesn't have a turbo, and so there wasn't a lot more power to get out of it. I think you could pull 40 more horsepower out of it from what the Honda forum said, but I just never saw, because the tune was like $700, and I never saw the reason to go buy it. It was the Honda tune. I forget, but I had the 2-liter. I had the 2-liter non-turbo, so I had like the base model. Oh, whoops. Are we money shifting the crap out of my vehicle? There we go. There we go. Okay. And like the only other way to get power out of a non-turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder is to just turbocharge it. And if you turbocharge it, you gotta buy a whole fucking new ECU, which is like $2,000 on top of the turbo that you gotta get. And then you gotta basically yank your engine out. I mean, you don't have to yank the engine out. You could do it without yanking the engine out, but it's a difficult task. And then you gotta install the turbo, and it's a whole thing. It's just a whole thing. So it wasn't worth it on that Civic. It wasn't worth it. I think it could have technically been faster than the 1.5 liter turbos that they were doing, because it was technically a bigger block, and it made pretty close to what the turbo ones did, and it was just naturally aspirated. So those ones probably can be faster, but it's just like, why do that when you could just also K-swap it for like cheap as well? I don't know. It just felt like a weird thing to do. Can we go? Can we go? There we go. Is there a car coming? There's not. That's what we like to call a rolling stop, because I didn't really stop, I just kept rolling. It's hard to drive this truck, man. But yeah, I'm looking to get a pair of Club Sport inverted pedals. Should be pretty nice. Clutch on these pedals feels like dog diarrhea. It's just so short. I just needs a longer throw, to be honest. That's all it needs. It needs a longer throw, and I mean, it doesn't really need to simulate a bite point. Clutches are real clutches are pretty linear, so at least modern clutches are. Maybe like race clutches aren't super linear, and maybe they have like the. I know a lot of people say you can feel you push past the pressure plate, but at least on the GTI you can't really feel when you push past the pressure plate, so it's not that big of a concern when it comes to simming. I'll have to take you guys to a set of Corsa sometimes. I've been having a lot of fun in that game, off stream. Right now, it's like if I don't want to stream and I want to play a game, that's the game I play. But I'm playing such cool games right now, and I set up on you know, on YouTube that I don't really mind recording stuff. Like I've been enjoying Borderlands for what it is. I don't know how I didn't get a ticket for that. I've been in, you know, Spider-Man. I have another game lined up that should be, I don't know, it's probably gonna come out the week in a couple weeks. Probably a couple weeks it'll start coming out. Cause I want to get some Borderlands out before I start pushing other shit. Boom, bada bing. Okay. There's just so much shit I gotta do just to get back to first gear. It's kind of insane. Where am I parking? Am I parking over there? Hold on, I just gotta go. I gotta go see. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I just fucked myself all the way up. Uh-oh, fuck that up, fuck that up. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. I don't know why I keep fucking it up. This is a hard fucking task, man. Did I select the right parking? Did I select fucking mega mode parking, or am I stupid? What is this guy doing at the fucking door? I didn't select mega mode parking. This is bitch mode parking. I'm just an idiot. Oh no, I'm gonna hit the thing. Oh, we survived. We didn't hit it. Let's go. Okay, so now are we gonna be able to get this? Went over the curb. It's okay. Little curb ain't hurting nobody. Oh, let's go. Oh, okay. Yes. Mission complete. Whew. You know, it's funny. I almost started this stream with the mic on my streaming computer turned on. It's kind of funny. I'm glad that didn't happen though. That would have been fucking stupid. Sweet. If you guys were wondering, there's been a few times I've been censoring myself. It's because I have the tendency to say the R word in reference to people's intelligence. So, while I do understand why the word is offensive, it is it's pretty much a big part of most Ohioans' vocabulary. Not even like trying to be offensive. It's just there. So I apologize if it ever slips out. But it is something I do say on the regular. And I hope that's not too problematic. So I should say that now. I do swear a lot already on the channel, so that's at least the people who are opposed to swearing are out of here. I don't say I don't say the N-word. We don't say the N-word on the channel. And I don't say the N-word out of the channel. And I don't think it's alright to say the N-word. Okay? So I do want to lay that out flat if I'm here, because that happened a few times during this stream. So I'm purposefully censoring myself. If you're ever wondering, I should just come out and say it. I was watching a Tiny Meat Gang, and Noel kept censoring himself from saying the R word in reference to people's intelligence. And he was like, you can't say that on YouTube. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You can't say that on YouTube. So that being said, if you guys were wondering. All right. So, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I got weird at the end there. I didn't mean to get weird. I didn't mean to get really weird at the end there. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Leave a comment. I don't know, do whatever. It's an hour, 30-minute stream. Just have some fun with it. I'm probably not gonna record Borderlands today, but you guys will, as usual, videos come out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then streaming on the weekends. So Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, I'll do a stream every weekend. I might up the upload schedule at some point after like a month from now, but that's future shit, dude. I always got plans. I got plans on plans on plans constantly, and it's just really weird. I made myself more orange today than I usually do. See, my light has 3 settings. So we're in the orange setting. This is the white setting. This is the setting I normally use, but it felt more cold to use this today. So I decided to go for the orange setting. It also has this setting, the blue setting. The blue setting just makes everything look sad. So I'm probably not going to ever use this setting. Even if I had to do like a YouTuber apology, I'd probably use the white setting. Because it's just terrible. We were on the orange today. I felt like I needed to bring some more color to my face. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay. What else is there? Yeah, I've been Navon McNeil. Hi. It's pronounced Navon. That's my yearbook quote. I'll have to show you guys that one day. I won't. But it is my yearbook quote, so if anyone happens to be going to school with me, you guys should know that. My senior yearbook quote in high school. I should probably specify. I don't think they do yearbooks in college, and if they do, I've never been in one. I've never had my photo taken for one. Yeah. I've been Yvonne. You guys have been here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next time. See you guys on Tuesday. See you guys on next weekend. Bye-bye. Adios. I don't know why I'm being awkward. Bye-bye. Love you. Okay.